Herky the Hawk, as he's known, but to those who are Hawkeye fans, he's just the beloved Herky.
He is a big deal. He is a big deal in this community, and a big part of growing up as a Hawk, and probably the largest celebrity in the state.
I met Herky the day I was hired. We had a function at Carver Hawkeye Arena, and I could see how he sort of electrified the crowd that was there. It's just amazing how he lights up a room when he comes there.
Herky's an important part to our home games. You know, Herky's on the court at the end of the game. We're gathering after a big win, and Herky's always there for us. And it's just kind of a symbol. For us, it's a symbol of our university and our athletic programs.
And we got a good thing going there, energy-wise. Not only does he rally fans and is he loyal, but he's also a fighter. And it's been said that Herky doesn't have teeth because Herky swallows its prey whole. That's the ultimate backup for us Hawkeyes. We love it.
I loved Herky on Parade the first time it was here.
This time around, we've got Herky, which is the same Herky you see on the sidelines, and he's the personality that people know when they think of Herky the Hawk.
It's not your father's Herky.
His persona at events is kind of Herky the superhero. So we got a pose that sort of depicts that attitude.
This is definitely a superhero posture.
You know, the Superman pose I think is really impressive.
And as long as what's inside of here is about attacking and competing at the very highest level, then I'm okay with this posture.
I really like that we went with sort of the Superman look, because it's kind of Herky towering over the competition.
And Herky projects that attitude. Confidence, always looking forward, self-assured, engaging.
This, in my opinion, this is the epitome of what we want our Herky to look like at our basketball games. He's confident, as you can see. He's strong, got a great wide base, an athletic base there, hands on the hips. I think he's ready to take the Big Ten on.
This is great. You know, superheroes didn't defend the world by this posture. They defended the world by coming out of this posture and whipping some tail. So this is like the ultimate ready of the ready. And that's what it symbolizes to me. I mean, that's what goes through my mind when I look at this guy.
So he's going to look down over the community and look down over the competition. And that's the way it should be.
The great thing about Herky is that there's a generic Herky, and then there's sport-specific Herkies. He can shoot hoops and play linebacker or running back, or go out as a 25-pounder or a heavyweight. And that's a great thing about Herky. He can wear any uniform.
Yeah, Herky's Iowa City, right? He's the guy that you see at all the events, and the different Herkies are another cool part of this. You know, if you have football Herky, you have basketball Herky, and now Herky on Parade, Herky gets blown out into all these different personas. So that's what makes this such a cool event.
Wrestler Herky, as folks will know me and know, that's one of my favorites, being such a big wrestling fan. So when I knew that one needed to be created, I contacted probably the artist that I became most closely connected to in '04, in Cody Ash, and I knew that he needed to come out and do Wrestler Herky. He needed to come out and do Hayden Herky. He needed to come out and do Basketball Herky, and he's also going to do the Andy Warhawk.
This whole thing's awesome. You know, I was brought up a Hawkeye fan. I was brought up a wrestling fan. I grew up in Carver watching the Hawks.
He's also a die-hard wrestling fan, so he wants to pay tribute to Wrestler Herky as much as I do, and there'll be no detail that'll be overlooked as it relates to Wrestler Herky, from the Asics shoes to the Cliff Keen jersey to the headgear to the wristbands. Wrestler Herky will be one of the stars.
You know, the wrestler's the most exciting one for me. It's the one that's closest to me, and I just need to do a good job on it. I don't want to hear anything from Brands or Gable about screwing this one up.
Who made this singlet?
My mom.
You kidding me?
She cut it up and got it all sewed up and together.
Basketball Herky is also one that's folks have a lot of interest in, particularly over the great work that Coach Bluter has created here with the women's program, which has been a steady top-level Big Ten program for a number of years now. The resurrection of the men's program with Coach McCaffrey has a lot of people excited about basketball here in the community.
The Basketball Herky is a cool one because it's the presenting sponsor that's sponsoring this one.
Athletics is an important part of our family. Basketball in particular has been a big part of our family's life for 40 years. And so a Basketball Herky in particular would probably be #1 on our list, regardless of whether it was past, present, or in the future.
So this entire past week, Cody Ash and a team of artists have been working night and day and night to execute these first 2 Herkies.
I flew in Tuesday night, and luckily my team was already going on it. My team had them painted. My seamstress already had stuff measured and cut. She had patterns ready to go. So, you know, we're working Tuesday night through Wednesday, through Thursday. They have to get to the auto body shop Friday, and then Saturday is the unveiling. So super fast timeline, but again, having that team in place to work on it ahead of time really helped here.
And it's a pretty exciting day, not only for them, but for us. We've been working hard on Herky on Parade for the past several months, and we're excited to just give the community a little taste of what they can expect next May. And so with the wrestling season and the basketball season upon us, it only makes sense to unveil those particular 2 Herkies. I think you're going to be pretty excited to see their hard work, and we're going to do that right now. Go Hawks!